Just like that, 2023 is upon us. Welcome back, everybody, to Crypto After Dark. Carolina Keith, Professor Keith, Keith the Simp, Keith's an idiot. I can't stand Keith, regular Keith, just Keith, whatever you want. I'm down with all of them. Good to see you all. Got some great news. We're still here. The new year started. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right in to Crypto After Dark. I hope everyone had a great New Year's, great holiday. Our schedule's been off a little based on that, but we're able to start back on our normal schedule this week. If you haven't done so, please go hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell. This helps a ton to help get viewership up for everyone to watch, all right? You wouldn't think it would, but it does. It's very important. The more likes we get, the farther YouTube pushes us and shows the world what we do here. We haven't trended up in a long time. Honestly, we've been flat or down for several months, and I think that's mostly due to the market. No big thing that we can do about that. We're waiting the bear market out just like everyone else. We don't panic here. We make money moves, unlike a lot of people who panic and freak out. That's the good news. And since you're here, you already understand that. Thank you all. Let's go say hey to everyone, and we'll dive right into these charts, shall we? And we shall. I'm not wearing a hat tonight. Why? Because all of my sports teams suck ass right now. It's miserable. Trying to be a Tar Heel or a Panthers fan is miserable right now. I know what it's like to be a Bills fan for 40 years. Or a Bengals fan for 100 years. Or however long y'all have sucked. Or a Cowboys fan for the last 30 years. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all sucked for 30 years now. Come at me when you grow up. It feels good to pick on Cowboys fans a little bit. All right, let's go say hey to everyone. Andrew Nasku, good to see you. Jeremy, what's up, brother? Adam Man, Educated Dummy, Dynamis, Kevin B, Jag, Alvin, what's up, brother? Ron McDonald, Danny Deep Pockets, good to see you, brother. JD Crypto, Bud Wessel, Win Mullet, good to see you. Win Mullet says he's not gonna be talking, lost his internet connection. You're here. That's all anybody cares about. G Funkadillion, Big Tex, Tom Pazdurka, what's up, Frank, Miss Kelly Slade, Vince, Finn, Mountain Man, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Kanick, yo Keith, what's good, brother? What's good with you, sir? Good to see you, and thank you for commenting on here. I always encourage new people. If I don't typically see you over here and talk to you a lot, please come on here and talk and be vocal. Don't be afraid, man. You never really get what you need unless you ask, okay? You got questions and you want to know stuff, please ask. This is how we learn. The comment section is open for everyone. We very rarely mute anyone on here, except for the German porn bots or the Japanese porn bots. All right, those are about the only people who get muted. Rope-a-dope, good to see you. Chicago's Bears fan for life. We suck, but still a fan. You see, he gets it. Crew Jones, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Nate S, what's up, Nate? What's up, Singapore K? Lunatic Prophet, good to see you. All right, now let's attack the first thing first. It's 2023. It's a brand new year, and I titled the thumbnail what I did on purpose. 2023, the year of the dunk. Jordan wore 23. He's the greatest to ever do it. And yes, you could argue that Kobe was pretty darn good. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, pretty good. Wilt Chamberlain, pretty good. I get it. Bill Russell, pretty good. Nobody moved the game like Jordan did, okay? Everyone else has tried to replicate what Jordan does, okay? It's hard to be that. More so, it's important to understand that Jordan would dunk on anybody's ass. Didn't matter who it was. And he was the ultimate competitor. Every single time you thought you beat him down, he came back and fought harder. He never quit, never gave up. He always was down to fight. It's important to understand that's exactly what's going to happen with crypto in 2023. I've already told you guys my predictions multiple times what I think is going to happen. I put out an entire video series so far. Still got another video to go with that one. But an entire video series discussing what I think is going to happen in 2023 and 2024 and moving forward, honestly. So this is going to spring off of that for the next several live streams here. We're going to talk about what I think is going to happen in 2023. Talked about this before, and we'll talk about this throughout this live stream as well. This is the year when we gain a little bit of our reputation back, okay? Crypto took a big punch in the face lately. A big punch in the face, all right? Between the bear market, that was the first time for a lot of you new people to experience what it's like to be in a bear market. You haven't dealt with that before, and now you're starting to learn how it feels to get your shit kicked in, all right? A lot of us have been around who are on this channel, me, myself, and a bunch of other people here. We dealt with this back in 2018 and 2019. We understood what this was like, all right? I walked in on the bear market when I started in crypto, all right? A lot of you come in on 2021 feeling like you're hot shit, and you've done nothing but lose money since then. We've made an entire year here, and you only lost money. A lot of people lose faith in the system when that happens, okay? A lot of people feel like it's all over. A lot of people, you weren't here for back in 2018 and 2019 to see what went on then. We had MT Gox. We had multiple other scams going on, and we're still here. So you know, MT Gox still is not fixed. It's still going on. For those of you who think this SBF and FTX stuff is going to go away quickly, in case you don't know what that is, it's Sam Bankman-Fried, who is the CEO and owner of FTX, who pulled a massive scam on everyone. All right, pled not guilty today or yesterday, whatever it was. Clearly guilty. But this is a tactic, and what's going to happen is it's going to drag out for a very, very long time. Creditors are going to owe money for a very long time, and nothing's going to get resolved fast. That's just the way it is. This is the exact same speculation that went on with MT Gox the entire time we were moving through the bear market last sequence, and the bull market for that matter. Everyone tried to come up with tons of reasons. People threw in COVID and said that's the reason the bear market happened. People threw in, oh, don't you understand? It's China that they've banned Bitcoin again. And that's the all of that for nothing. We still had a bull market and tons of money was still made. And a bunch of you jumped in it after that on the tail end of it. And now you're feeling the after effects. So what's happened to most people? You've been left holding on to something. So first thing I want to show you here is I got Bitcoin pulled up. We'll talk about what's happening today and last couple of weeks and what's going to happen in the next few weeks. Then we're going to transition into what's likely to happen in 2023 and give you the ability to make a move based on that. Now, I want you to take something very seriously here. This is not financial advice, and I don't do that. I'm not a financial advisor yet. I'm working on that. But more so importantly, it's necessary to know that you're probably not going to make all your money back this year. It's probably not going to happen. But you're going to have a chance to reclaim some of those losses that you've taken. This is a mistake that many, many people didn't take advantage of in 2019. 2019 was the year before the halvening happened. All right. You've got 2023 here coming up here, up the pipe, giving you the year before halvening to make a move and get some of that liquidity back that you lost in 2021. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I am going to tell you that 2023 is not the year where everything jumps off and makes new all-time highs. That's all horse shit, and you've been lied to. Okay? I'm going to be straight with you. That's just not the way it works. 2024, when the bull market starts, you're likely to see things pop off and go a little bit crazy, but not until then. Okay? You're likely to get some halfways in 2023. Please understand that that halfway is far better of a position than you're in now. All right? Understand that you can get some of your money back and a chance to get some liquidity back before that bull market comes back in 2024 through 2025. We're going to explain that now. So first things first, daily here. We've been watching this chart really closely. The red line here was marking some short-term resistance that we had on the low time frames. We've recently broken through that right here with this green candle. All right, breaking through resistance is good. We want to see it break through resistance. I will warn you here, this is the exact same thing that happened up here when this thing continued to dance through resistance back and forth and back and forth. It's literally the exact same move as right here. All right, see that? It's the exact same move, breaking through resistance on the back end. It's likely that this thing moves up and then fails and goes sideways, potentially falls into resistance, or sits on top and makes short-term support. Either way, we have one more little move up after this. It's very likely that this continues to happen. We had this move down. It's likely we get some bounces here, either on top, okay, or this move rises to the top, slips underneath the bottom, bounces the bottom, and then makes one more move up. Why do I say this? Well, it's the exact same move that happened up here, just on a smaller scale, on smaller times, with smaller candles. Same move, all right? Where is the likelihood of areas of contention, of where it may stop and pause? Well, we can pull a fib and we find out first, if we pull a fib, that the golden pocket is way up here at 17,500. I say way up here, like that's super far, but it's not. Right, here's our golden pocket, okay? Again, that's an area of contention I think will get hit. It's the same thing that happened up here. I'll pull the fib and show you. Very important to see this price action is just consolidation moving sideways. Little volatility here and there's your move to the golden pocket. Just the same thing this thing is doing now, okay, at a smaller scale. Again, the same move on a smaller scale. If we pull this fib and try to find the perfect spot, you can see that looks like that trend right there makes sense. Cutting down and breaking and then moving forward. And you could also argue that it was back here. Either way, pretty darn close to this upward move. All right, so what do we need to see happen? Well, we need to see this upward move play out and finish itself. At the moment, I don't think it's done. I think this is going to go farther up. I think we're likely to get a run to 382 here at 17,000 even, or 17,051 by the fibs, but 17,000-ish, all right? We're liable to get that $17,000 price action. Comes up here, hard barrier, rolls back down. Then we can either hold this 236 level right here, all right? We can either hold that level, or we fell below it, dance along the bottom, like I just showed you, which also happens to be right along this trend line. See that? Or we dance around on top. Same thing right along this trend line here. Dance around on top before we break and move up toward this golden pocket where we get a hard chop. And what do I mean a hard chop? I mean that's where the price action is going to stop and play games with your head and cut you off. Likely choke you out right here and cut your knees out from under you. And this is the point where everything stops. Is that a guarantee? No. I'm just simply seeing the price action play out the way it's been playing out before. Two previous times, not just this time, but last time and the time before on a much larger scale. The scale is diminishing here. All right, it's a falling wedge. And as this wedge continues to fall, the moves may get smaller. They may capitulate very hard. We don't know that. We don't have a crystal ball. And that's not even necessarily the point. More so, the point here is, as long as this price action continues to play out the way it is, we're going to keep seeing things happen and nothing's changed. You haven't broken up trends. You haven't done it. It's all down trends. It's still down, 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 down. While this feels good coming up here and it makes your heart happy that it's not going down, it's just a setup to wreck you more. Please don't fall for it. Don't be the guy who donates exit liquidity to everyone, because it's going to happen. Watch. And you're going to go back and say, damn, how did you know that? Well, it's not rocket math, all right? We're not geniuses here. We're just doing the same thing that everyone else is doing, only we're being more careful about it. Until we break, I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. There we go. I may have one more sneeze in there. I got a mute knob. I didn't used to have that mute knob. That's pretty dope, isn't it? Figuring out electronics over here. Until we break this purple line up here, there's nothing really to write home about. Yes, we can try to catch the bottom. And how are we going to do that? No, I don't think the bottom's in yet. And why do I say that? Well, as long as we skate along this 50 fib without breaking off of it and the liquidity stays very close to it without pushing far away from it, we're stuck like a dead duck. All right, one-legged duck swimming in a circle. Not going to get it, and that duck eventually gets shot. This big, broad falling wedge is still playing out right here. And I'll zoom out a little bit more so you can see it. Big falling wedge all the way from the top of the bull market, slowly consolidating its way down, little by little by little, chopping its way out. The farther this thing goes to the right, okay, the more downside it has, to form down to the bottom of the falling wedge. Okay. I don't want to see this happen. I want to see this thing finish itself off and come down here now so that the timing pushes it at a higher point on the falling wedge. There's a high probability this thing continues to jog sideways, does its little dance, comes down here and tags the trend line, and it's finished. That's what I want to see. I want to see it over with. There's an equally high probability this thing just simply chops out sideways to the end of January and toward middle of February, somewhere in there. One last push down. We either get down to our base wedge line or we get down to our fib line around 618, which is in between $10,000 and $12,000. And that's it. That's my hope. I don't have a crystal ball and I don't know the perfect answer. What I do know is we're still trending down. Nothing has changed there. It's very simple to see. Thinking that you're magically going to get price action going up is a ruse. You should not be that naive. We have nothing to prove any of the such. In fact, we have plenty of evidence to prove the opposite. Furthermore, as long as we're stuck in this range and between the two red lines that I have drawn here, it's much ado about nothing. I have a red line drawn here, as you can see. I have another red line drawn right here, as you can see. As long as we're stuck in between the two, much ado about nothing. While it may feel good that it goes up, you're simply setting up a layup for me. All right? This goes across the board for alts. As you see, slowly, some alts are starting to recover, right? Feels good, doesn't it? You had alts go down 15, 20, 30%, and now they're up 4 or 5%, and you feel like that's the bottom. It's not. You need alts to recover much faster than they've recovered. Otherwise, you're going to get punished more on the way down. I want this to hurry up and happen. I promise you I do. I cannot tell you it's happening now or it will happen. All I can do is play the charts and show you what's up. Short term, price action has broken a trend line right here. As you see, candles kind of poking through that. That's nice. Great. Cool. Again, up here is where we're probably going to get your head cut off. That'll be where the RSI tops out roughly on the daily. It may not even top out. It may just get it over with and stop right there. Either way, that's where I expect it to stop in the red box. We'll see how accurate I am. I'm not going to take that off. I'm going to leave that there for the next several weeks. Let's see how it plays out, shall we? Let's go answer some questions real quick, and we'll look out to 2023 long term here. All right, Shep Stacks, what's up, brother? Good to see you. David R, what's up, my friend? Goncalo Frazo, what's up? Happy New Year to you, brother. Larry Legend, the best. Listen, how dare you, Mullet? Larry Legend was amazing, but he wasn't no Jordan. Let's be real. Larry Legend was a freak of nature. That dude hurt more people's feelings than could possibly be described, but he wasn't no MJ. And even Larry Bird will tell you that. Larry Bird will tell you the best basketball player he ever played with was Magic Johnson. And it wasn't even a competition. He used to say that all the time. So, first bear market for me, hell of an education, very expensive, almost quit crypto to be honest. Danny Carney brings up a very interesting point. Everybody hit this point the first time around when we were doing it. Same situation. Mullet can kind of tell you. A lot of guys gave up because they thought, gosh, man, I can't keep purging money like this. This is killing me, right? So, listen, you've already made it through the worst part. Now we got a little bit more down, then it's over. Then it's all up and sideways from here. All right, now into 2023, we'll talk about that here in a minute. David Schnook, I think I said that right. What's up, fellas? Papa Nick, good to see you, brother. I can't believe it's been almost 3 years ago since I met you and Mullet in person, no less. That's dope. I've never got to hang out with Mullet, but we got to play golf. Mullet, check this out. I need you to text me because we're going to try to get a thing working out and to go to Florida and play golf. And it's a must that you show up, sir. It's a must. Let's see. You're welcome, Kelly. Can't wait to meet you once the next Bull Run is rocking. Absolutely, dude. We have to do, like, fiance doesn't want to go back to Vegas, and I get it. But everybody likes Vegas because it's very friendly for people to hang out with and have a good time with. Perhaps Miami or something like that would be just as fun. We shall see. All right, Jeremy Monroe, what's up, brother? He's not even drunk yet. David R. Kelly, I'm from Furious. My XRP was on Binance US for the snapshot, and they still have my not confirmed. They will honor the airdrop. Oh my God, Flare. Do you guys remember Flare? Well, they fucked everybody over on that one, didn't they? Yeah, man. JG Wentworth, what's up, brother? Call now. Happy New Year, sir. How dead is stronger? It's deader than shit. How about that? I don't even talk about it anymore because they simply turned their whole company into a Ponzi when it didn't start that way. Right? They actually had a good plan and then they ruined it. That's what happens when you allow the inmates to run the asylum. I had the majority on BitTrue for the screenshot and a small amount on Coinbase, then I moved it back off. There was a whole story about that, y'all, what I fucked up and did right and did wrong about that. Got my XRP on and off and managed to sell it, but boy, did I screw that up at first. I never got a single Flare token for it. Larry swept MJ twice. Sir, I need you to stop. Listen, I love Larry Bird. When I play 2K with my kids, I get the old Celtics with Havlicek, Bird, McHale, Parrish, and DJ on there, and I absolutely torch them with Larry Bird because he doesn't miss on 2K. He makes almost every shot. He's just so pissed off. They get so pissed off. Don't forget to hit the faucet. Frank remembers the fucking faucet when you had to go get the free flare to put on the DeFi thing, and we would, oh my God, what a joke. What a joke. Yeah, Conic, it was a total waste of time. They ended up cutting the website off and everything else. It's total waste of time. 100% hype machine. This is the problem with most XRP and XRP people. This is why I don't do any of it, because it's so much hype for nothing. It's like a Kardashian. It's like a Kardashian. XRP is the Kardashian of cryptos. Sorry. Not sorry. Wouldn't have said it any better. Heard about Tailcoin. I say that, stay away from that territory. It looks like BNB Matic and a couple others, Quant, Morpheus Network, where it's kind of got a little bit of a high going right now, but it's going to end up jogging sideways and chopping out. 2023 is going to be rough on it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. They're distributing the coins on the 9th. They're going to get yours. Horse shit. They've already said that 1,000 times. We have a rule that you can't be Larry Bird on NBA Jam. He never misses. Exactly, dude. Exactly. We had that same rule, right? Not allowed to play with the old Celtics. Not allowed to play with the Bulls. Wasn't fair. Wasn't fair. It is the Kardashian token, and I wish it wasn't that way. I'm going to start referring to that as the Kardashian token all the time now. I feel like it's true. Oh, golf and whiskey. Oh, my God, dummy. Could you imagine? All right, so let's do this real quick. Let's do a 2023 outlook. I've talked about this before, and I want to delve into it a little bit more here. I'm going to use the total market cap to kind of explain it, okay? And we shall. But first, well, real quick, 786unlimited.com has our website, Launchpass, Discord, and our private consults on it. If you'd like full access to our Discord, jump over there, click on it. $16 a month. Going to have a promotion starting up in 2 weeks. Not going to want to miss it. Everyone who joins new from that point forward for the rest of the bear market is going to get something special. I need you to be paying attention. All right, everyone? Listen, if you join, you're going to get something special. From January forward, I'll show you the stipulations and what you got to do when that happens. I'm trying my best to help people here. Hopefully it will play out well. 786unlimited.com. I hang out over in the Discord all day, every day. If you need help, you got questions, you can get answers from us. We have a whole group of pro traders who constantly trade. There are no signals. Don't come asking for signals. We don't do signals. Now, let's step out a bit for total market cap here. All right, I'm going to erase some of this stuff. I'm not erasing Goblin Town because it's the funniest thing I heard in a while, thanks to Raclette. All right, I've got high time frame support drawn out here with these two white lines. We have yet to hit high time frame support. It's highly likely that that happens. Same thing down here, secondary high time frame support, likely to get hit. We'll see what happens one step at a time, not so much the point. More so the point is this white line that's angling down right here, okay? I've got lines drawn out where I think the price action is going to go. I'll draw that out a little bit better. Let me delete these fibs so you can see it a little bit more clear. Yes, we know that's resistance. Not that hard to see. Let's play this out. All right. So here is summer, the end of summer 2023. That vertical green line is the end of summer. Real quick, that vertical green line is the end of summer 2023. It's highly likely that by the end of summer 2023 will be the end of the up for 2023. I've talked about this multiple times, but historically speaking, this is the way the cycles play out. It's done this 3 times already. To think it won't do it again is wishful thinking. All right, so let's give a quick play out on how this may happen. From now for the next 6 weeks, we're going to get some more down here. All right, 6 to 8 weeks, I'll say that. That line will come down and push farther down. Once this pushes farther down, you're going to get a buy opportunity here or here, one of the two. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. Mind you, that green vertical line is the end of the up. All right. Now, we know we have resistance in certain areas here. I'll put up the moving averages so you can see them. The 200 moving average on the total market cap is going to be a hard line to break. All right. Right here is where that will be. I'm going to take that off now because I don't want it up there, but I will leave up the extensions so you can see potential resistance lines on the way back up. These 3 points will play hardball. They will not break easy. From the bottom, once we start moving up, we're going to move up in stages, a little at a time. It will not just shoot up. That's not how it works. I need you to grow up. All right, little at a time, playing through. And between this 200 moving average and this 100 moving average, pinching down, you're going to hit a stopping point in here somewhere. All right, one of these 2 areas is going to play hardball and cut us off at the knees. So I'm going to assume one of my white lines are the bottom, and I'm going to pull a fib on this. I'm going to just use this one as the bottom first. Okay, I'll say somewhere down there is where we stop. That red line ends up right around the 382. That's the 200 moving average, right around $1 trillion. And that blue line starts to pinch down right about 1.3 trillion. So this box right here will be the rough area where we stop at the end of 2023's summer. That'll be about the point where everything slows down. How far is that? Well, depending on your asset, from 556 billion to $1 trillion is damn near 100%. So there's a possibility you can make 100% or more in 2023. Please understand that you're likely down much more than that. I know your emotional thinking will be, well, I'm down from 30,000 or I'm down from 50,000 and I need to get back to 50,000 just to break even. It's likely not going to happen. Okay. Likely you're only going to get a little bit of up here, but that's better than where you're at now. So you're going to have a chance to take profits there. And then when 2023 ends, because you're going to get more down at the end of 2023, when 2023 ends and this thing starts to roll over and comes back down here, this is going to be your chance to rebuy over here. This will happen. All right. Now the timeline, whatever, it's going to play out and you'll end up seeing this happen. We're going to get one more capitulation from the end of 2023 to the beginning of 2024. Our bull market starts right about here in March or April of 2024 when the next halving cycle is. You will have already started to come back up before then. You'll likely get a little down and then off we go and up we go. All right. There's your timeline of what's likely to happen in 2023. Are you going to get massive ass-kicking gains? Well, if 100% is massive ass-kicking gains, yes. Please understand that most businesses in the world, if you own a business or you run a business, I own one, 10% profit is excellent per year. 10% growth, that's excellent per year. I'm telling you, you got a chance to make 100%, which is 10 times what a typical business would make. Would you take that? Well, the answer is you should. All right. Realistically speaking, a lot of you aren't going to listen to me, and I understand that. You're not going to think I'm telling you the truth. You're going to think I'm full of shit. It's going to go way farther, and that's okay. I'm not mad at you for that. Please understand that I'm on your team, and I don't want to hear you lose money. So I want you to be able to take some profits in 2023. Do a smart move. Don't be the guy who just holds and thinks it's always going to go up. That's typically not the way it works. That's been 30 minutes. This shit goes by so fast on Tuesdays, doesn't it? It's awesome, though. Thank you all for coming. So we'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. Then we'll have our Thursday 1 hour long live stream. We'll go over tons and tons of different charts on Thursday. Thank you for watching the very first live stream of 2023. We're going to do these 2 or 3 times a week, every single week for the rest of the year. I'm not going anywhere, folks. This will be year 3. No, that'll be year 4. Holy shit, 4 years on YouTube. Hopefully we trend a little higher. We break 10,000. I'd really like to get over in 6 digits on YouTube, 100,000 people watching. I also realize that I'm not very popular. All right. People don't really like to hear what I have to say because I say the truth and the truth hurts. I could come on here and bullshit you. I don't have that kind of personality. I don't have a bullshit personality. The adults in the room understand that. The children don't. Thank you all for watching. See y'all on the next live stream. I'll leave you with this. In the words of the late, great, notorious B.I.G., you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. I appreciate that more than you'll ever understand. Thank y'all. See y'all on the next live stream. Sky's the limit. Peace.